Hello class. Today we are going to learn how to create a project in PowerPoint. You have been assigned a state report and I would like you to present your state using PowerPoint. To get started, double-click on the PowerPoint icon on your desktop. When PowerPoint opens, you will notice an orange box on the left. This is where projects you have been working on appear. On the right are some choices for themes that you can use to make your PowerPoint more interesting and fun to look at. Let's ignore those for right now and click on the blank presentation on the top left corner. You are now in PowerPoint and ready to begin editing. You will notice a toolbar at the top of your screen. The top row shows the different tabs available in PowerPoint. Today we are going to stay in the Home tab as we work to create our first project. Under the tabs is the toolbar for the Home tab. You will notice that it looks a lot like the one you have used in Word. I want you to notice the section with the New Slide pull-down menu. We will be using that once we start creating new slides for our presentation. On the left side of your screen is a little box with the number 1 next to it. This is a smaller copy of the box on the right. As you create your slides, they will appear in both boxes. Let's get started. On the screen, you see the words "Click to add to title." Click on that words and you will notice that they disappear and a blinking cursor is in the middle of your box. Go ahead and type the name of the state you are telling us about. I am going to type Colorado. Next, click in the box where it says "Click to add subtitle." In this box, please type your name and today's date. You will notice that as you type, the little box on the left has the same information. This is the outline for your presentation. Now go to the toolbar and click on New Slide. You will see a box appear with a number of choices for the layout of your next slide. Let's click on the Title and Content one. You will see that you now have two boxes on the left and you have a new screen on the right. Click on the Click to Add Title box and type the word flag and the name of your state. In the middle of the box are some icons. The first one allows you to add a table, the second one a chart, the third one Smart Art Graphic. Down on the bottom row, we have the opportunity to add a picture from our computer, a picture from the internet, or a video. Today we want to add a picture from the internet, so click on the middle box on the bottom row. When the box comes up, you notice that there is a search box. In that box, I'd like you to type flag of and your state. When you're finished, hit enter, and you will notice that a number of choices come up for the flag. I'm going to choose the first one because that one is fairly simple and that's what I'm looking for with my presentation. When I click on it, it highlights, and then I click Insert to put it into my slide. Notice that the flag is now on my slide, not only in the big one, but you can also see that the second slide on the left-hand side looks exactly the same. I noticed that the screen took me to a new tab called Format. I don't want to do that right now, so I'm going to go back to the Home screen, Home tab, and I'm going to click New Slide again. This time, I would like to change the layout, and I would like to have it be a picture with a caption. I'm going to delete this third one because that was a mistake. Notice I just did a cut, and now I am on to a new picture slide. Click to add title, and on this one, put State Flower. And then add some text where it says click to add text. The state flower of Colorado is the columbine. This time, It says click icon to add picture. It's going to add a picture from my computer. And this one is actually in my downloads, so I'm going to click here. And I see that here's my Columbine. I'm going to click on that and click Insert. And there's a picture of my Columbine. Again, I'm in the picture tools, and that's not really where I want to be. So I'm going to go back and click on Home. When I do that again, I want another new slide. And this time, I am going to choose Title and Content once again. This time, I'd like you to type in the top, interesting facts about your state. And then in the box, instead of looking at these icons, I'd like you to click to add text. And I'm going to add just a couple of interesting facts. Did you know that Denver is called the Mile High City? The reason is because the state capital is a mile high. Colorado also has many mountains that are 14,000 feet above sea level or higher. Another interesting thing is that the Denver Broncos have won the Super Bowl. Just for those of us who are football fans. So I have my interesting facts about Colorado, but I notice over here I have an extra screen. I'm going to click on this one. I'm just going to move it up and notice how it switches places with that blank screen. I don't really want that blank screen, so I'm going to do a right click and I'm going to cut that since I only want these 4 screens. Let's take a look and see what our presentation looks like. Click on the Slideshow tab, and over at the left there's a From Beginning choice. Click on that, and you see that your title slide comes up with your state, your name, and the date. Click on the right arrow on your keyboard, and it will show you the next slide. Just go ahead and click through and see what your presentation looks like. When you get back to the screen that says End of Slideshow, click to exit. Just tap the spacebar, and you're back to where you were, ready to edit some more. This time, let's see if we can add a design. Remember all those templates we saw at the beginning? Let's see what we have available here. If we click on this arrow with the line and the arrow beneath it, this gives me a number of different choices of themes. I think for this one, I want one that doesn't have a whole lot of color because I have a lot of color in my slides. So I'm going to choose the droplets one. And when I click on that, you will notice that all of my slides come up with the droplet showing, and each one has changed. And as I click through, I can see that this one works pretty well. So I am going to keep it. Now it's time to save my work. Go up to the File tab, click File, go down to Save As, and in the box where it says Enter File Name here, click the name of your state. I'm going to put 2 because I already have another one. I want to be sure that I save it to the right drive, and then click Save. And you'll notice that the title of your slide is now up here. Congratulations! You have just completed your first slide presentation. We will be adding more slides, so we're not finished yet, but we have a very good start on our presentation. I will be checking your slides periodically just to see what you have and to answer any questions that you have. Good job, kids. Thank you.